We have their own translation. And yet we show it to them. We post the link. Everyone knows that this is a website owned by Muslims. And everyone knows that they can go and check those hadith. We have the number. We have the reference. We never say anything without showing the reference. We mentioned the Quran as an example. The Quran says that man is created from a nutfa. The Muslim, they say drop of a mixed semen. Muslim, they say there's no semen. Why Muslim lie to us then? Do we have any Muslim here have anything to say? Any proud Muhammadan? And Muslims, regarding your action today with Salman Rushdie, trust me, you are encouraging us to do more work. And you are asking people to be, each one of them, Salman Rushdie or Christian Prince. If you think you can stop us from exposing Prophet, you are badly mistaken. As you see, we don't back down. And now actually more people will read his books. The guy is already old, 70 something, 75. And obviously your God is a potato. He cannot even take his life. So he needed to take your life. And not what that will do. Now every single person in the world will understand that yes, Islam is a disgusting, filthy, terrorist cult. No question. Few days ago, 2 days, actually yesterday, we spoke about hate crimes. The fact Islam itself is a hate crime, as you see. Why you want to kill this guy? Because you worship hateful God and your heart is full of hate. And because of your hate, you cannot take it that somebody is getting your false prophet busted. So I say to you, the shoe of this man is better than your God. Right? What you can do about it? Even if he dies, so his book will be very famous forever. The Queen of England, she gave him a title, Sir. Now he will become way more famous in England. People will invite him more. What you did? If you kill me, what you will do? You will get my book written. No, my book already translated to all languages in the world. You will give me the best advertising ever for my work before I go. We will die anyway. If you think we fear death, you see, people who fear death, they will not open their mouth speaking about such a filthy terrorist like Muhammad. They will not do that if they are cowards. So obviously this guy, he is not a coward. And if you think you can stop people from laughing at your prophet, you are badly mistaken. He's a fraud, he's a scumbag, he's a child molester, he's an idiot, he's a liar, he is Satan. What you can do about it? Show me. Do you see how much we are scared? Do you see how we back down? You scared us, buddy. Do we have any question? Anyone have a question? I have one wish for this man. I don't know if he became a Christian or not. I think he's still atheist, right? I have a wish that this guy, before he go, not now, I pray that he will not die, but I hope that he will save himself and he will accept the Lord as his savior. I hope so. He left Islam, that's good. but still he is not saved. I pray that he will accept the Messiah and he will be saved. No, my friend, nobody have power to kill me. So what if you? I mean, if this is, we will die anyway. But the question, you know, you see, people who fear death, they have no life, because then you will never be able to do anything. Do you know how many people die every day in the highway? The highway is the biggest killer machine in the world. How many car accidents cause death in USA every day? If you check the numbers, you will see that this is the biggest number of deaths. It's not even cancer. But people go to the highway, right? Your fear is your enemy. Your fear will stop you from enjoying life, from being free. You will become a slave of fear. Never let fear slave you. And you know, for us as a Christians, Jesus, he said, whoever believe in me and die will live. So why we will fear death? We are believers. You know, death for us is just a new start, actually. It's just a life. It's not really death. It is a life. A believer who die, he will live. And even if you are an atheist, never let people force you to believe in something you don't believe in. It doesn't matter what it is, even if it is the Christians. Because if they force you, that is hypocrisy. You don't believe, but because they force you. So you're not a believer anyway. So what's the point? Can you post the hadith for the apple? I did. Maybe people, they can post it again for you. Go back in the chat and you can see it. Helen, she is saying, I am a former Muslimah. I have learned that Muhammad, he have a son who died on his childhood. Who is that son coming from? Well, if you go and read some reference, you will see that Aisha, she keeps saying to him, he don't even look like you. How this guy can be your son? Muhammad, he have no children. And let us say Muhammad, he had a son and he died. Muslims believe in destiny. Why Allah killed the son of Muhammad? Is that because he have mercy on him? You see, all Islamic story does not make sense. Who is the one who caused death? The Quran says Allah. Who is the most beloved person to Allah? Muhammad. Why Allah, he caused death to the most beloved person to Allah? You see, when the story of Abraham is stolen from the Old Testament about Abraham being asked to sacrifice his son, how come, and I'm not going to quote the Bible now, how come the God of Muhammad in the Quran, he sent exchange of the sacrifice of Isaac to Abraham, but he will not save the child of Muhammad? Muhammad never had kids, and even the Quran says clearly that Muhammad never was the father of any of your men, any of your males. Never. chapter 33, verse number 40. Muhammad never was the father of any of the men or male amongst you. He's not. There's other chapter in the Quran made it even more clear. Al-Kawthar. A man, he accused Muhammad that he is cut off. The Muslims, they try to fix this issue. They say cut off from every good thing in this world. In fact, the man is saying that he is after he have no penis. He cannot have kids. It's about having babies. So as you see, this person, even his enemies, they were putting him down, which is not right. I mean, if a person, he cannot have kids, that doesn't make him bad, correct? But this is the trashy bully society of the Middle East. Muhammad was a bully, and his cousins and his family, they are bully too. So they bully each other. So, but what is in the book is confirming that Muhammad is cut off. And here you will see that the God of Muhammad cannot fix this issue. So what he promised him? He promised him a river. It's called Al-Kawthar. What that will do to Muhammad? The guy is talking about he cannot have a children. You promise him a river. What that is for? Is that going to fix the problem? Any other question? And our friend here, Helen, why you left Islam, Helen? Her name is Helen? Helen, yeah. Why you left Islam, Helen? Do you like to tell us? When you will finish the Quran translation? In order to finish the Quran translation, I have to stop coming here for some time. Like 3-4 months, maybe 2 months, 3 months, maybe. So do you want me to stop coming here for 3 months? Are you guys willing to give me vacation? Let us vote. Who want to give me a vacation for 3 months where I will not come here at all? Ibrahim is from Mary the Copt, and Mary the Copt is a slave, and she slept with many people. Even even they accused in the time of Muhammad that Mary baby is from her cousin. Then Muhammad, he sent, I think it was Umar, to check the cousin, and he found that the cousin have no penis, because the slaves, they chop their penis. Guys, you don't want to give me a vacation to finish the Quran translation? Man, oh man. Okay, because we are Arab and we believe in vote, I decide to take vacation. As long as you don't agree. Was Muhammad circumcised? No, never. And you can challenge any Muslim to show you the reference. Never. And this is one of the irony of the stupidity of this religion. They go and they say to you, Paul is the one against circumcision, and then you find that their prophet himself never gets circumcision. You left Islam because of polygamy and 72 virgins in heaven. Well, you know, for me, I look at the polygamy issue, not enough to prove that Muhammad is a pervert, but it's an additional proof of him trying to, to take advantage. As an example, you see, if Muhammad, he come with a law, it says you can have 4 wives. And then you can give the excuses for the 4 wives thing. But then you will find that Muhammad, he don't go by the law which he brought. Muhammad, he can have a big number of females and no limit for him. And then you ask yourself, if this guy is coming with religion from God, why this religion does not go for him? You know what I mean? So imagine you made me a sheriff for a town, and then I put traffic lights, and the red you stop, the green you go, the yellow you wait. Then we make you cannot park here, you cannot, this is here for disabled. But then me, I can park everywhere, I can cross the line for no cause, for no reason, except I am the sheriff. You know what I mean? So all cult leaders, they share one thing. They want your money and they want your women. If you remember, one of the privilege of Muhammad, anyone remember this privilege? Number 16. Who remember what number 16 is? Number 16, number 10. The privilege of Muhammad, if his eyes fail into a woman, her husband must divorce her, so the Prophet can have her. Isn't it this is enough to prove that Muhammad is satanic and he is evil? What kind of a decent man, he make that a privilege from his God? This is the book of Al-Qurtubi, and as usual we don't say things without proofs. Al-Qurtubi is a Muslim Sunni. This is not Shia. Volume number 14, and this is the page number. And here it says that Muhammad, he have many privilege, and they are counting the privilege. What is the privilege number 10? إذا وقع بصره على امرأة وجب على زوجها طلاقها وحل له نكاحها. Translation, number 10. Here they are counting for you the privilege. All of them, they are about sex, about money, sex and money. So number 10, if his sight falls on a woman, her husband must divorce her so the Prophet can if her, not marry her. How would that make Muhammad a prophet to you, anyone? What do you think? Imagine a person, he is teaching you decency, supposedly. A person, he is ordering the women to cover themselves, supposedly. Then if his eyes fall into your wife, you must divorce her immediately so he can F your wife. All cult leaders share one thing, or false priest, or false Christian priest, doesn't matter. There's many of those. The Lord, he told us about people who wear clothes of a sheep, but they are wolves. What does this have to do with God? How that serve God? How that can be about God? So now you are a prophet, you go to visit somebody, you see his wife. The wife, she is so excited, the Prophet is coming to visit them. This is a big honor. The husband is so happy to have you. And now you are staring at the wife ass. Excuse my language. And now the wife is yours, Prophet. And this is the link. You can check it out. I made it short. I made the link short. Let me know if it's working fine. And again, this is Al-Qurtubi. This is not a Shia book. This is a Sunni book. Yeah, and Aisha, as Amelia, she said, Aisha, she noticed that Muhammad is a pervert. She said, oh, I see that your Lord, he hastened for your sexual, your lust. She saw it. She knew that he is a fraud. Any sexual desire, Allah is ready to fulfill for Muhammad. I felt jealous of women who offered themselves to Allah Messenger. Allah, he told him, any woman she can offer herself to you, Prophet, so you can F her. So Aisha, she felt jealous and she said, I see that your Lord, it seemed to me that your Lord hastened to satisfy your desire. Do you see it? And this is Sahih. Aka Pokatin, he's saying, what about fake Bible, which is a change by so-called fathers? As long you know that there was a fake Bible changed by the fathers, that means you have the original Bible, which is not a change. Because in order to compare between the one, in order to find that it's a change, then you need to get the original. Can you show me the original which you think the fathers, they change it? Are you saying to us that the Bible which sent by Allah, anyone can change it? Right? Hello, CP. If you go to vacation, how and who is going to defend us? We Christians, so my friend, you do not need my defense. What's wrong with you? Are you weak? If you are a Christian, you are no weak. Why you are weak? Who am I to defend you? Don't say those things. So after all the thousand and thousand of videos and thousand of hours spent here to teach you, still you need me to defend you? So what's wrong with you? Are you going to the gym and your training is useless? So Aka, can you show me the original Bible which sent by Allah? I cannot debate 1v on this hadith because a man can manipulate if you only think about something like this, father. Anyone understand what this guy is saying? I'm getting dizzy. Thank God we have another prophet. Muhammad is making Quran again.